Hi guys, Ronda Winstead here, aka Ronda without an H. I'm so glad to be here with you. Okie dokie. I hope you are feeling well. I want to say hello to all of you and anyone that is new. Welcome, welcome. So happy to have you join me. Okay, today I am updating you on the bullet journal that we're working on. This is where we finished last month, February, which of course, obviously, what is this? We're in the middle of February. Just a minute, I have to remember where we're at. Okay, so as you can see, I have been using my February bullet journal, and I am here today. Let me share with you one thing that I found out that I'm already changing, and I will put the link to my playlist for my bullet journals if you'd like to follow them and to kind of catch up on what we've been doing if you're new. But for those of you that have been following, you'll know that I've been putting different things down to write my grateful, my gratitude. And this one I did on a little card and set it in, which worked out great. And because of the small space, I'm like, well, I'm just going to put like one word. And as it turned out, on that one, I had a lot more space. I could have elaborated a little bit more. But I have been writing those. And then we come to this current one, and I have this wonderful vellum that looks gorgeous. Not so much for writing. So, this is the last time that I'm going to put vellum down to put my grateful things down for that week. It just didn't work. Okay, so now we're back into March, which is coming up in, wow, just a couple of weeks, you guys. This is nuts. Oh, anyway, so this is where we've started. And since you and I have talked, I have also added a few little stickers I pulled out. These are just some stickers that I had from, I don't know where I got them. Just, I don't know, maybe Walmart, wherever, just something. And I added just a fun little, it's like, why not? I can do this. This is mine. So I can mix whatever materials I want. Now, for those of you that are new as well, I have been trying to do a few things to make this really simple so that I will do it and use it and not get behind. One of those is that I'm doing this together with other people, other, ladies are doing it as well. And actually the one who really started me to just really get into it, the first one was Amity Balloon. And then I started watching 49dragonslies, Barbara, and she was doing it with Joe DeFee. And I just was really enjoying doing my own. And then I got talking with Susie, and we decided that I invited her to join me and do this together. And so that's what we're doing. And I will put all of those links in the description below so that you can view their channels and take a look at their work. It's wonderful. everybody has such a different style. It's just so much fun to see. Okay, so this month, working on March, here we go. I will continue. I forgot to share with you, I wanted to use washi tape in this because I don't use a lot of washi tape, but I have a lot of washi tape. And so that was one of my challenges to myself, that I would use washi tape on every spread. Another one was that I would use stamps. I have a lot of stamps, but I don't use them a lot. So again, it was like, okay. And I haven't been able to do that completely, but I have been a little bit. And then the other thing is I gave myself permission to use other people's digitals and whatnot, so that I didn't have to collage every little frou-frou-y wonderful thing on my pages, so that it could be easier. And so you'll notice if you go through and watch from the first videos that I have changed several things. One being, in the beginning, I was having this. Well, that lasted for 1 month. And then starting in February, now it's much simpler, easier, and only takes 1 page, and was decorating it on the opposite page. You'll see this month, let's turn the page, rather than decorate and take up more, I have decided that for this one, the one that I was just going to put notes for the month, instead that I'm just doing this as a spot to write my gratitude, the things that I'm grateful for this coming week. And I can also use this too. So this works really well. I'm excited about that. So the highlight this month that I am using these amazing background papers, and this is from 49dragonslies shop, from Barbara's shop, and I will put her links below. I am excited to be a design team member, and so I'm just having so much fun. She has just gorgeous things, and I wanted to highlight all of her backgrounds. This is, and like I said, I'll put the links, but all of these were in one package, or one digital, that, one money for, I think it's 6 that you get. And you can't see because I have already covered them up, but let me just, if I can find, because I printed out extras, maybe I can show you that. I mean, she's just got these gorgeous, 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 let me see, da 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 da, as we sing a song, a lullaby. Okay. And some I have used, so my goal was to have one of everything to show you, before I cut around it. But isn't that just the prettiest? And this one is ready for a page, but you see how pretty. And actually this one is like this. But just such pretty backgrounds. So I have used all of these in this month's work. And they're pretty enough, and then you recognize this last one right here. Okay, so anyway, take a bit of time and go to her shop. It'll be well worth your time and effort. All right, so let us just So those are the three things that I have given myself the challenge to do. So here we go. I have my monthly calendar that I have done up. I've added a few little St. Patrick's Day, you know, I'm not Irish or anything like that, but I've just been having fun highlighting some of the holidays that are in a month, and it's just, I know, and here's the washi tape that I said that I would use. This is washi tape, this is washi tape, this is washi tape. So I have used a lot here, and then just added some stickers and some little highlights there. We turn the page, and I have, this is washi tape, of course this, and the center, I've used washi tape here as well. Gorgeous background that, you know, you by the time you get all your things on it, you don't see as much, but I know it's there, and I know it's beautiful, and it still gives a lovely edging for my work, and so it's wonderful. So here we have a stamp. This is a real stamp. This is a faux stamp. I have a bit of lace, a couple of little pieces of lace there. This is a piece of fabric that, let's bring this up so you can see the little shamrocks there. The fabric is actually white, and I just used an ink pad and my sponge dauber and just colored the fabric. And then I cut it with my, you know, the shears, now I can't even think of the name. Oh my goodness. Some of you tell me, one of you tell me, post it there. Maybe pinking shears. Hello, pinking shears. Oh, Earth to Ronda. Yes. That's what's going, you guys. It's not just the body that's falling apart. It's the brain, is the memory is kind of like, woo. And I have stickers. These are wonderful. I bought these off Amazon, and I love these because they're not the shiny sticker that we associate with so often. And so, yes, I love those. And then here is for my grateful week. Here are the spots for me to draw. Before I glued this paper, I stitched a background. I use this background. It's an old Dutch language from what I've been told by several people. And it was a religious book and history. And so and the paper is still in fabulous condition. And so I use this on almost all of my projects, because it's just really cool. And then here is a little image I got off Pinterest. And this is off Pinterest. And just fun. I've used my tear ruler to create these fun edges. This is my tear ruler, and I usually use this short little more tame decal edge, which gives this look. Occasionally, if I want it to really look crazy, I'll use the rougher cut edge. And that is, for those of you that are interested, I'm not getting any kickback on this. It's a dual edge ripper. I found mine on Amazon, and this one is the classic. And it comes like 18 inches long. And I should have had my husband cut mine, just in half, but I didn't. I had it a little shorter and a little longer, but two people could go in together to buy one ruler, and it's really wonderful to be able to see underneath the clear. I love the clear glass or the plastic. Okay, so I'm really happy with this. I have made myself a template for the days of the week. And then come Sunday, I will go ahead and calendar everything, for that upcoming week that I need to do. So I remember. Okay, turning the page, we got a little brighter. This I did with 2 washi tapes. I used this, and it screamed at me too much. Too. And so then I chased it with this little one. You probably can't see, but it does say, "Make today awesome," in little white. That's, I don't know if you can see that or not. Anyway, it just is a fun little something. And then I have added a little stamp here and a sweet little butterfly and these butterflies, and these 2 came from Barbara's shop. Fabulous. They come in a larger, the butterflies are larger, but I reduced it down so I could have some smaller images as well, and I absolutely love that. And actually, most of this page is due to Barbara. This is from her shop. This ledger page. This is coffee dyed. So this is from the background, the coffee dyed background. These are from the butterflies. And then this is from her neutral backgrounds. But I will have all those links in there for you. But isn't this is a sweet image I found on Pinterest, and another one of the stickers. And I'm just adding a little bit of the tape that I'm using over here to blend in. This paper is just some of my painty paper from projects that, I've worked on in the past that I have, and I think it makes a fabulous background. I'm really excited about it. And I think this is just super sweet with just the little stamp and then the butterfly cut out right there. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay, so that brings us to the last week in March, and I thought we could work on this one together. So, let's see. Let me put this back. This is like my bookmark. I'll tell you what this is. And this is that, that paper that I told you I use, the old Dutch that I use for everything. I mean, I literally do use it for everything. I've covered this, and I created this and did I don't know what you call it, but I wrote down on a list all of the things that I wanted to accomplish. And then I split them into things that I want to do yearly, 6 months, 3 to 4 months, monthly, 2 times a month, weekly, and then this was for something else that I was looking to do in decorating monthly. But this has been very helpful for me to remind myself. And when I did this process, it took a little bit of time because I was trying to think of all of the things, and then it was just easier for me to go ahead and sort of make a template or I don't know what you call it, but so now I use this kind of as a bookmark. Anyway, it's there so that I can glance at it as need be. All right. Okay, here we go. So one of the first things that I want to do is to surround this with washi tape. Now I have a lot of green washi tapes. And this, I have a lot of washi tape, and my sister-in-law recently, for my birthday, she sent me a lot more. This was full, and then she sent me like a whole another one that's not in a box, but and some other goodies too. It was like, whoa! Going crazy, all this good stuff. Okay, so I want to have it blend in, be fun, be a little different, maybe, or not. I think of all of them, I think that this has been my favorite so far. And this is something that I purchased some time ago. It came in a set of like a green and a brown and a black and a tan. What do you think, guys? I could also, this is also very beautiful. Let's see, let's bring this one over. This is really quite a wide one. If I were to do this, it would cover up, I don't know. I kind of think I want maybe one that's not quite. What if we, just gonna stack these for a minute. Actually, this one goes in here. What if we just do a small, like this one, or maybe this one? Let's should we audition those? Let's really do. Okay, where's the end on this? So you guys, we have sunshine here. We have sunshine. No snow. Yay! And it is melting. And the temperatures are going up. We're actually supposed to get into the 30s. Like 30, I don't know, 38 maybe today. Oh, that's like heaven after these really, really cold days. Okay, so let's just play with this for just a second. We're not putting that on. We're just auditioning. In the quilting world, you audition fabrics all the time for your upcoming blocks and such. Okay, so can you get a vision? This gives it, I like that. I love the width. That's really nice on the width. And here, I almost think this is just a little bit too busy for the background. Do you agree? Okay. I like it, but I think I like this just a little bit more. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see this. But what I'm doing, I mean, this is real live. This is what I do. I am burnishing on my tape. And this is pretty sticky. If it's not sticky, then of course I would add a little bit of glue to that. And I can also, if it starts to pull up, I will add a little bit, of glue at that time. Okay, so what are you working on today? Are you going to get out your bullet journal? Have you gotten out your bullet journal? How are you doing on your bullet journal? Are you even doing a bullet journal? I have become a believer in them. I really have. I was skeptical, and I felt like they took way too much time and energy, right? And then when I decided to give myself permission to make it simpler, it was like this whole new world opened up. And I will be honest with you. Well, I've never. That was kind of stupid, because I think I'm honest all the time. I don't know. That's just something you say, right? See how nice? I like that. Now that gives us the option. We can add just a little bit of something here. The stamp I pulled out, a few of my little stamps. Oh boy, that's perfect. Look at that color. That is the very same color. A little darker. Anyway, we've got these to work with. I'll set those aside for the moment. Okay. What was I telling you? I was sharing something with you about, I'll be honest. Oh, okay. For the most part, when I write it down, for the most part, I have an idea of what I'm going to do during a day. Most generally, it's working on orders for my Etsy store. It's working on YouTube videos. It's learning, it's creating, coming up with, a new idea or my own twist or something like that. I'm in my studio almost all day, every day, doing some phase of something. And so from day to day, for the most part, that's what it is, except Sunday. I never work on this. I just don't on Sunday. That's, I'm a very imperfect Christian who tries to put, things in order and be a little more respectful, thinking of Heavenly Father on that day. But that being said, I put on my bullet journal the first two things every day is the first thing is prayer, the next thing is scriptures. And the reason I do that is so I won't forget to do those things. And so I'm pretty good about remembering my prayers in the morning, but I'm not always fabulous about remembering to read in my scriptures. And so when I come into my studio and I open up my bullet journal and see what do we got going for that day, and when I see that the scripture's there, it's like, aha! So I stop whatever I'm doing and I will pull out my scriptures. I have it on my phone, my script, it's awesome. The technology that, we're blessed with today. So I will get that out. I will read in my scriptures. I'll put my phone back up and I'll get my pen out and I'll just do that little X, and it feels so empowering. It just feels good. So, why did I share that with you? I don't know, just a fun little something. Just a little quirk about me. And so it really does. This bullet journal really does help me focus, hone in on the things that are on my list, my task list to do. Okay. That being said, now we have this side is for the grateful week. And what do I want to do? I have some fun little stickers and some different things. I don't want to take up a huge amount of anything, really. I want to keep it simple. I love this. Oh, I so love that. I love that. I really love this. But I think I love this more because we've introduced the butterflies, you know, as spring is coming. And here we're highlighting more the St. Patty's, because that's this sticker to remind us. And this is also one of my granddaughters. This is her birthday, so that's going to be fun. But I want to have it a little bit different, to have my own kind of dealie on it. I'm just, seriously, you guys, I had no rhyme or reason in doing this video, and it's just like, oh, wow. So you are getting the benefit or not, depending on how you feel about it. I'm going to take some of this off. I'm going to give this the deckled edge that I really like. So we are just going to pull that. We'll slide this ruler down a smidgen. We'll keep this, obviously, right? Do we ever throw anything away? I do. I actually do. Every once in a while, I will throw things away. And now we are just... Oh, I love this ruler so much. Actually, I threw that one away. That little smidge of paper. Okay. So... Oh, that was on the back. This is really cool. I like the really cool. You know what? Let's do this again. We need to have that, I think. Right? Okay. And how far down do we want to go? I'm kind of keeping a similar format, because that will make it so that we can do this more easily, faster, quicker, all that good stuff. Let's, you know what I want to do? Just one sec. Let me pull up another sheet that I have. Oh, isn't she just, oh, and this adorbs. Okay, all right, because we're trying to do it fast, I could do a smaller one. This is the image that I took that's on the other page. No. We're gonna do this one. So I am not fabulous about, I'm going to call this fussy cutting, because it's, you know, in the quilting genre, fussy cutting is cutting out around your fabric, just like I'm doing here with the paper. You're cutting out around a design. And it's a bunch of fussy work. So it has gained the name of fussy cutting. And this is, I can honestly say, is probably one of my least favorite things to do in the world of journaling and creating and arting, if you will, is this. This. I'm just like, it's a necessary evil to get to the good stuff. For those of you that love to fussy cut, give me your address. I'll send you my goodies. And let you cut them for me. Oh. No, it is a no-brainer that sometimes I will do when I'm of an evening and, I'm done in the studio for the day and I am out with my hubby and we're watching something on TV. Ooh. So I cut away some of those little guys. So it would be interesting to know, what do you enjoy bullet journaling? What type of bullet journaling do you do, or modified? I honestly don't think that what I do could even really be called bullet journaling. Hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I apologize for that, but my phone actually doesn't ring all that often. More often than not, I get texts. But every once in a while, it will happen. So that was my daughter-in-law, and they were inviting us to go to lunch with them in a neighboring town. So they're going to pick us up at 11:30, and that is going to be so much fun. It is so wonderful living closer to some of our children. We love them all so much, and we have been apart from all of them, living far away from all of them for a really long time. And so it's just really, really fun. Okay, so let me catch you up. I finished cutting this out, and I inked around the edges of this sweet little girl. I'm loving this so much that I decided I wanted to put these in again on this page. And you know what? This is my bullet journal. And so if I want to, I can do it. It's like, you really have to go where your art takes you. If you want to be happy with it and you want to enjoy the process, you just have to do what speaks to you when it's talking to you. Because there are those times, guys, when it's not talking to you, no matter how much you beg. It's ignoring you, and I've certainly had those times. Okay, so I thought what we'd do next, I'm getting out, this is another art piece background that I had. This time I want to surround her with pink. So we are just going to tear around. And I'm trying to think of what caused me to go to those pieces. I've had them for a long time and had not used them. It was, I don't know, sometimes you're just like, oh, I have this. Or, oh, now that could work there. Or we could, like I kind of did here, sort of, I think I kind of like that better. I don't know, what do you think? And sort of, yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take stick glue, just a little bit, a little dab, just to have it hold, and then we'll just kind of, let's see, wait. This one I have ripped. Oh man, I've ripped it the right way. Uh-oh, stick glue didn't want to hold. We'll just do it a little more then. You just get down there, you. Let's be obedient. Da, da, da. That's not going to work, is it? I don't know how to rip that way. Ah! Keep in mind, I am left-handed, so you have to give me a few allowances for not being normal here. on the way people normally do all this stuff. Okay. Now, all right, so I want to push down. Oh, this is weird. This is so weird for me. I am so used to ripping the other way. But because this had been ripped that way, I wanted to keep it the same so it was uniform. And what would it matter? It wouldn't. It wouldn't. So why did I do that to myself? I don't know. 'Cause I did. 'Cause I wanted to. Take your pick. I'm trying to, I think I like the butterflies down here. What do you think? And I do believe I can glue this down. Let's go ahead and glue this piece down, and then we'll have a better idea of where and what we want to put on the rest of this. Alrighty. So here in Jonesboro, Arkansas, which is where I reside now, the sun is shining. It is glorious. I love it, love it, love it. I love sunshine. Don't you love sunshine? Me too. Okay. So I want to see the texture. And I love this. Isn't that just fun? Yeah. Okay, this is good. We're making good progress, my friends. We are. Okay, now, what do we want to do? Do I want it that much, or do I want this to stand out that much, is the question. And the answer is no, we don't. And so, I'm gonna rip, I'm gonna rip my normal way. So I'm going to give texture by ripping it this way. I love the texture that you get. You get extra little fuzzies where the ripped surface is showing, and so it kind of gives it a little bit of, you know, different levels, which is kind of fun. Okie doke. We are just, and I have to hurry up and get this video. Oh yeah, isn't that, that's better. Better, better, better. Okay, now let's go ahead and ink around that. I need to hustle so I can get this video on its way to being produced so I can go to lunch with my family. We haven't been to a Chili's for, golly, I don't know how many years. It's been a lot, actually. Okay, so let's see, what else do we want to do? Okay, so I've got this, and I think that goes perfectly there. I just cut 3 this time, and this just fits. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Now, do 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 ba da 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 dum do 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 oh, she's just so sweet. I love her. She's just so sweet. Okay, so the easiest thing would be to just bring in a little bit of cheesecloth, either under the butterfly here, or I could put it under our sweet little gal, our little St. Patty's Day gal, and do it this way, this way, this way. I think I'll do it under the butterfly. And I just, you know, I just cut. This has been, previously, it has been coffee dyed to an extent. Okay, so now I am laying down my glue, and I am just smushing, smushing, kind of rubbing that off my hands. So let's go. Yeah, I think that looks much nicer that way. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to finish tacking this down to make sure that it won't be pulling up on us. This paper that I had collaged on or done my painty paper, I'm trying to remember. It was so long ago, I don't even remember what paper it is. So I'm kind of scratching my head here a little bit. Not literally, but metaphorically. Yeah. And we are just tacking this down. I know it was before we moved here that I did this. So, and we've been here almost 2 years. So it has to, yeah, I don't know what it is. And do I want some of that to come over this? These are all things that you have to decide what you like, this or that. Little details that really make a big difference. Yeah, I think I want that to come over. So now, let's go ahead and get this glued down, you guys. And I hope that whatever project you're working on, that things are going well for you. And I hope that some of you are actually, you know, doing the bullet journal along with, and again, I want to remind you of these talented artists, these other ladies that are doing an amazing job. Susie with Creative Cafe, she does the most amazing work, and hers is all very, very vintage vibe. Very, very old looking, wonderful yumminess. And Barbara does collage like nobody's business with the vintage in there. She does bring pops of color here and there, but she, I mean, her work is amazing. So just loving doing this kind of together, yet safely distanced. Barbara's in Vienna, Austria, and Susie is in Missouri, and I'm in Arkansas. So we're safe, guys. Okay, this is looking really good. So now I need to do a grateful week and finish up. But you know what? I'm going to call this good for this video. I will, in my next video, I will catch up and show you how I finished this for March, and then we will begin on April. So I'll give you maybe a little bit later this upcoming week, I'll do kind of a little finish video, but I want to get this up, want to get this on. Just know, guys, I love you. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy. I hope you're doing things that fulfill you and bring you joy. Until our next video, have a fabulous day. Bye-bye now. Okay, guys, I am back just with a tiny little finished up, just to show you what I did. I didn't do much more than when we were together. I did add from my stamps, Grateful Week, I added some more stickers. These are all stickers. You saw me do this. I added stamps, real stamps, and a little more stickery and stickers. And we're done. I'm really happy with this. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and gotten some fun things, some ideas as to your own creating, what you're doing. And just know, again, I already said goodbye and all that, but I do love you. And yeah, have a great day. Bye-bye.